Ladies and gentlemen, no, this is not a reaction video. This is a new series called The Mic of Light Frequencies. Yes, I know. Very strange, very new stuff. Yeah, I know. This is a series where we talk about random stuff. You know, I come across some, we're talking about it. All right. I got some good here. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard of this before, but this dude, I know you've seen him on TikTok, bro. If you haven't, check it out, bro. Because what this guy is doing is crazy. This guy, Citra, right, is building a real-life animatronic in his garage. What the frick is wrong with you? I'm like, what are we talking about here? This dude is making a giant robot in his garage. For what reason? I don't know. But, dude, if you've seen the footage, this thing looks... he only has a few parts done, right? He has I'm pretty sure he has the legs done and the arms done. This is not looking good for us, guys. So, when this thing is ready, be sure to lock your doors and windows. I'm about to show y'all what the frick this robot is, but, yeah, be sure to do that, right? Let's take a look at this. He's building all of this by himself, right? This is what he's building. Imagine that hand grabbing your face. Your face is gone. This music is also not helping. This is pretty terrifying. Look, that's just the legs. The legs are already pretty freaking tall. What? Look at that, bro. Look at that. Who makes something like this? Who does this, man? That is terrifying. Imagine he makes this thing, it goes loose. It goes out of control. It's gone. And it just stands at your window when you're sleeping. This is cooked. Why? And even, I don't know if you've seen the TikTok comments in, like, videos about this, but he makes jokes saying, like, it's out. I'm letting it out. It got away or something like that. And it's hilarious, but this is pretty freaking scary. I mean, look at this design, bro. This is literally the freaking bunny from that FNAF VHS. I don't remember his name, but that blue bunny, yeah, that's what he's making, basically. Look at that, bro. What do you mean? It can move and everything, it can do all that. The size of the hand alone. One slash and you're done, you're dead.
Hey guys, here's another progress report. Tonight, I just got finished installing these little piston screws on top of the wrists. Just a little visual detail, they're not really functional, but they link up to the wrists really nicely, so it looks like it is, you know, supporting the piston mechanism. It's not really doing that. It's just mainly a little, like, for your eyes to have something to look at. But I've been seeing some of you guys' DMs and, like, comments, FNAF this, FNAF that, you know, Walton Files this.
Walton Files.
Whatever. Yeah. And yeah, like, you're totally right. The Walton Files and FNAF are really large influence on this project and, you know, on my childhood. And as a little nod to that, one of the first things I installed was these real-life spring locks, like gate latch.
I'm sorry, what? Spring locks? Spring locks? Buddy, as if it couldn't get any worse. What are we talking about here? This dude installed spring locks to the suit. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know, do you want people to wear this suit and die? I mean, who's gonna wear this suit in the first place? Except for him. Well, we just discovered exactly his secret. He's gonna wear this suit and kill people. Police, FBI, come on in, buddy. We got the dude right here. Dude, if you could wear this suit... By the way, he said this suit is about 10 feet tall. So, yeah, that's great. Imagine you wear a suit... Nah, there's no way, bro. Imagine he goes in the suit, and the spring locks fail, and he's just stuck in the suit. He's haunting... It's real life FNAF, bro.
Is almost...
Oh my goodness.
Into the arms and also the legs. I think I have like 4 in the legs, 3 in the arms. Yeah, there they are.
4 in the
But yeah, one of them went off on me a few minutes.
They work. They went off on it. I mean, what do you want me to say, bro?
Super glue it real quick, but it's like a pretty sizable piece of my middle finger off, which, you know.
A piece of his middle finger is off. Yeah, we're dead, bro.
Probably didn't need, but it still hurt a little bit. But yeah, be careful. These things get really loose when they get hot or wet. Let's see if I can set one off for you guys so you can see. But yeah, all it takes is like a tiny bit of pressure.
My goodness, bro.
They kind of shoot out. So yeah, I'll probably unwind all these, or just just let the tension out so I'm not at risk. I think I was like picking it up weird and I put my hand there. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just trying to get it out of the vise, but we won't be doing that anymore. I'll set them all off and then work with them unloaded. It's probably a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it seems a little smart.
Yeah. Thanks for your awesome support, guys, and I hope to work on this a few hours every night and crank it out for you, and hopefully give you a final result by the end of the summer. Have a great summer, everyone, and stay tuned.
Do you see what I'm talking about right now? I mean, if he programs the animatronic, I don't know how the frick he's gonna do that, but if he gets this thing to have an own way of moving and stuff, what are we gonna do about it? He said, by the way, that it's bulletproof and fireproof. What do we freaking need? A tank? What do you want?
Hey guys, this is...
Just buy a bazooka and keep it in your house, okay? That's the only thing I can advise.
I'm working on the legs of the suit that I'm building. Last night
That would be a heck of a curb bite. He could lay your face in that and just crush your whole skull.
Pulled
just saying.
An all-nighter in the garage, just welding this thing up, and I'm definitely feeling it now. It's night times. This is hour 30 of working on this. So yeah, I should probably sleep, but we're going to do this instead.
He's been working only 30 hours on this, and he already has about the legs and the arms done.
I'm gonna walk you through
this thing is gonna be done.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Pretty fast.
Installed these 2 hydraulics here onto the toes and connected them at the base of the ankle, which is welded to the foot, and that provides some hydraulic resistance to toe movement, which was needed because the toes would rattle when I would maneuver the foot and the leg, and it was just kind of annoying. So I figured we'll just secure these with hydraulics, and then that'll give it a lot of tension in the foot, and I installed them on both. That's 4 sets of
this is a real
hydraulics.
problem.
I also
this is a real problem.
The hydraulics in the ankle and in the front of the leg. Just this one's now pushing backwards and this one's pulling backwards, which provides a lot of resistance and force backwards, which will let it kind of crouch low like this when it...
You mean this thing can crouch and can crawl and can do? By the way, I just thought of this. How fast can this thing run when it's done? That rhymed. Imagine this thing running at you. On all fours? Nah, bro. You're not outrunning this. You're not out cycling this thing. Maybe even a car can't, you know, before you're driving away, this thing is already on your car.
It's load bearing, and it'll be kind of springy when that tension's alleviated, like if it was walking or something.
I don't want to know how strong this thing's jaw is going to be.
As we can get. I also made these plates on the legs. This
is going to be the bite of 2025. by the looks of it. I mean, come on,
An
bro.
extra detail, but I riveted this steel onto the leg. I think I'm going to add some more detail to the outer shell of the suit, just because it feels a little hollow right now, and we can fill it out and make it look a little bit better. Didn't do too much else with the hands, just installed those, these little...
I mean, it's fully made of steel. If this thing breaks at your house, there's not much you can do. You know, if you punch it, boom, your fist is probably broken in multiple places. I don't know how to beat this thing. I mean, water maybe. I'd just put the hose on it. You know.
Piston screws last night. Right now, I'm working on the knees, which are
Oh yeah, great. The knees.
these,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but there's this piece of metal that is really helpful for making joints. But it's going to go on top of this piece here, and then these two, those two outer sections of the bolt or of the nut will they rotate. Yeah, they rotate, and that'll attach to the upper leg, which will go into the thigh and into the rest of the body. So I got two sets of these, or one set of these, one set of two. Where's the other one? There it is. Right there, and I'll put that on both tonight, probably. And yeah, I'll try to get at least a few hours of sleep before I keep working with machinery and stuff. You really shouldn't be doing this too much, but yeah, thanks again for your support, guys.
Where is this dude getting all these parts from, bro? I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find, but this costs a lot of material, though. You know, it's a pretty expensive project. I mean, right, maybe if this thing is done and it's like fully programmed, maybe you can like throw an EMF on it, you know, maybe it'll stop. But before the government or the police stop this thing, it already has murdered a lot of people, probably.
And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is progress report number 5, and thank you so much for your support so far. This has been a really exciting project for me, and last video really took off a lot.
By the way, if this thing doesn't go out of control, it could be pretty cool, you know? You could bring this to freaking everywhere, man. Maybe it can even carry you. You don't even need a car anymore. You know, this thing can do pretty much a lot of stuff, you know? I mean, it could carry stuff for you. It can, like, lift stuff up you can't, you know?
Quicker than I
pretty
thought.
handy.
Just want to thank you guys for all your comments and all your support, really. And in this video, I'm just going to go over some stuff that I've been working on
He has the
today
knees done.
and last night, and also like answer some commonly asked questions that I've been seeing in the comments. But yeah, first I'll just give you.
Oh, did you see that? Bro, if this thing punches you, you will be launched into the closest car. And, you know, you die, right? Dude, I probably can confidently say this thing can throw you over a house. Like, it can throw you over like a row of houses, for real. And you would just land on the other side onto a car or something.
The quick rundown of what I did. Yesterday I started making the knees, and they are mounted on these two pieces of metal right onto the main pipe for the lower leg, and the knee will be mounted, or the knee cap rather, will be up here, and I'm going to reinforce between these two rods similar connecting wraps, so it kind of flows better, because right now it just looks empty. But I also installed these two rods or flats on either side that will have a hole in them already, and that's where the thigh will mount onto. So the thigh is going to mount here, and then continue upward into the thigh, as well as on the knee joint. And I cut some this afternoon. I cut some.
This thing is gonna be tall as hell, man.
PVC material, PVC lumber, into these shapes here, which will get mounted right onto the bolt there, and act as like an interior skeleton. This is like really white right now, but it will it'll turn like a yellow in time, which I think will match the vibe a little bit more. These I don't know if you can see them in the video. The materials I bought, his comments, and there's a lot. The metal one to slide all the way down. Joint here, so I'll attach them onto these rotating positions. Future of this project. A rundown on what I planned on doing with the future of this project.
Bro, he installed the kneecaps and everything. This dude is moving fast, man.
Question response. I get sometimes just responding to some stuff I see in the comments and in my DMs and things. Going forward though, tomorrow I think I'm going to. I think I found a way to make it so that I can lock positions on the ankle. Because right now it wants to be extended all the way back, just because those new pistons they are pushing the legs into kind of a pointed.
So he has a few things like, especially when it's done, he's probably got a few things to fix to make it like better. Wouldn't really want that because, you know, it's already terrifying enough, and making it even better makes it more dangerous, you know what I'm saying? But, dude, I can't stop but think this is pretty cool. Even though it's pretty scary, you know, what he's making. It's pretty cool, you know, that you can do this. Man, bro. Alright, let's continue. Let's see.
This exposed so it doesn't start cutting the PVC. Crouch like that to tack the ending too small. I've installed this. Can't be standing on the bench or something. Need here's a good tight joints for the thigh.
Bro.
Here's a good tight.
This thing is tall as frick, man.
So it is very, very tall.
Yeah.
Inside the garage, you'll need to sit on the floor, sit on a bench or something, crawl around, something.
Crawl around.
What I've done with the lower legs is I've installed this piece of hardware that can lock positions like at this angle. I want to get a larger one tomorrow because these are too small. These are at their maximum right now. And I need one a little bit bigger so I can lock it into a standing, like upright position. Because right now it's in the say attack position. It's in the very like
attack position. This dude is really making a killer machine. He's using every word that surrounds the way of killer machine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is not good, guys.
Interesting was the plan for today. That I do appreciate y'all's years or but this thing needs to draw on that looks but I do just want to get back. But I'll install these to the upcoming videos.
Oh my goodness, he's so far.
But
the whole upper leg is already there.
How this thing will move, what that looks like, and a lot of comments are, will it move? How fast will it be? How tall will it be? Whatever. And right now, the plan is to just focus on the articulation and the actual build itself before I start worrying about hydraulics and pneumatics. Right now there's a few hydraulics, decorative and some functional hydraulics in the legs, mainly just to support its own weight and give that spring energy that it needs to begin that walk cycle. It's because of how heavy it is. But this thing needs to be built before it can be movable, obviously. So we're going to work on building it to be built.
I don't like that doll in the background. You see that? That is... Ooh, yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, dude, look at how far he already is. So he's really serious about this in making it move and making it functional, and he's not playing around.
For the support and the
man, look at this thing, bro.
I really think it's a good idea if you're interested in the project to join the Discord that's linked in my bio.
It would look even cooler if you had like he's probably gonna do that like a fur on it, you know, that would make it even scarier, bro, but also really cool. just like the Walton Files, you know.
project and just have your
I hope he does that for real.
do
Like,
some voice chats. Or
I'm not sure how he's gonna do the torso,
I think that
because it needs to have like 4
I do those there. We're answering.
ways where limbs can attach to, right?
Coming soon, guys. I just need
And it still has to like
a little bit better.
have a good form, right, of a real torso, not just a
fantastic
ball,
night.
right? So, yeah, that's gonna be pretty difficult, to be honest.
Happy sleep.
But man, this is pretty cool.
We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
But dude, this thing crouching, you would probably still clearly see it because of just how tall it is, you know?
You know, Nosy will.
Okay, this is just giving me backrooms vibes. What? Yo, he has the drawings and everything, man. He can draw pretty good, to be honest. Is he making some changes on the feet or something? Oh, the little doggy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Progress Report number 19. Today, I've spent a few hours working on the new feet for Nosy. These are the old ones. The new feet, though, are up here. These are just...
He's making new feet. I knew it, bro.
Different foot design. Here's what I'm kind of going for with these. But this is the ankle base that the joint there will get welded onto. New pistons will be established all around the piece, and then this is the silhouette of the sole, which will look kind of like that. And there'll be 2 of them. Obviously, 4 cutouts of these, just doing that like this right now. Contact. Whereas these just have like an edge, like a single. Like I have to use a square to get this one to stand up. But
Okay.
just the completion of the new feet and parts. This pretty massive upgrade to the whole project.
Look at him, man.
If you consider how I've talked about them in previous uploads and comments and stuff, they're definitely going to be a big help. But yeah, I'm gonna end the voiceover here, and you guys.
I mean, dude, this guy is speedrunning, man. He's doing this so fast. Like, it hasn't been very long since he started this, and he's already has like a bunch of it done.
A temporary bench. This is a table saw that I've converted into a temporary welding table. But I've worked for about I think 7 hours today to make the progress.
It has spring locks in his feet.
On these new feet. These are just the soles. The
You
toe
gotta be
will
kidding me, bro.
probably come to about here. They're not going to be as long as the current ones on the March 8th. But yeah, guys, you can only pitch. So these are just they kind of little pogo stick way through.
That was it. That was how far he is so far. Look at this, bro. This is crazy, man. I mean, the limbs are really looking like the Walton Files. I'll put up a picture of the blue bunny. I'm not sure what his name was again, but the limbs look exactly like that thing, bro, because it had like the spaces between them. Like, he's really going for that, I'm pretty sure. But he has like the hydraulic presses and the skeletal inside, and dude, he has everything, man. He's adding more and more stuff to it, making it more like a real animatronic. This is really cool. I just wanted to talk about this because I thought this was amazing, really cool, and pretty terrifying if it's done. When it's done. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below what else I should talk about, so if you have some other cool stuff. But this is really cool. We'll definitely get back to this in like a little bit. But yeah, guys, that was it so far. This was the Mic of Light frequencies. I hope you enjoyed. You can play this when you're like doing something else. You can listen to this. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. So like, subscribe for more, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.